Welcome home, Bitcoin truth seekers. It is Monday, finally, back to work, December 28th. It's 8:19 a.m. here in the Arizona desert. As always, go to bitcoindailyview.com. Got most of the things I talk about linked there and indicators I use, etc., etc. Looking at Coin 360. Beautiful day in the market, sort of a mix of green and red, truly. Ethereum is the big winner, up 5.75% last 24 hours, coming in at $732. Before we know it, it'll be breaking that $750 psychological level along with that $800 psychological level. With that said, not financial advice. I'm not a financial advisor, entertainment purposes only. I'm not a life coach either. With that said, Bitcoin down 1.27 last 24 hours, coming in at 26,871. So the target to get by today is 27,000, and we probably will. Dot is a big winner. Polkadot, I believe that is, up 18%. Wonderful. XRP still in the red, LTC in the red for a change, and Link doing all right, actually in the red though, and Filecoin in the red too. So these two players that are, I know a lot of people day trade the crap out of File and Link. Well, they're in the red this morning, so we'll see how it goes for you guys. And Cardano, ADA, in the green today. That's nice to see. Truly a mix of green and red in the market. Bitcoin dominance 68.76%. At least it ain't over 70. With that said, and I also do think that Bitcoin beginning to go sideways a little bit is giving Ethereum that chance to run. We'll look at that. All right, where's the volume? Of course, it's on Binance. Things are backwards here. Sorry. Volume, Bitcoin trading volume last 24 hours, 5.3 billion. That's amazing. On Binance, 2.8 billion of that, and Coinbase showing up for work at 882 million. Kraken, 463 million. These little exchanges, or I should say mega big exchanges, their little application servers and databases, I am sure are just rocking. That is massive volume. Where all that glorious volume is on Binance, 51% long, 48% shorts. So sentiment is long, but not really long. All right, S&P 500 today, green candle, slight gap opening here on Monday to the positive side. Russell 2000 opening in the red. And DXY dollar strength index, it's continuing, it's spiraling, crash to zero. All right, daily, looking at the Bitcoin versus gold. How many gold coins does it cost to buy a Bitcoin? 14.29 gold coins to buy a Bitcoin right now. Looking at the daily chart, well, today we are opening with a glorious green candle. It is a wonderful thing. MACD is completely positive. This is a beautiful setup. Also, you gotta look at the 3-day. I believe we are closing this 3-day candle today. Let's see, that's when 23rd December, 23rd, 24th, 25th, 26th. So I think we close this one today. This is a glorious 3-day candle. We are keeping up with our ascent, and the MACD is just absolutely powerfully positive. So, I mean, it's just beautiful. It's beautiful. These long time frames. I mean, we're cranking so hard that you could do a fib extension if you wanted here, like on the daily. It would be kind of fun. So do a fib extension. And let me find my fib here. Fib, retracement, and let's do like this. Let's go right about where we started this rocket ship to Pluto back here, okay? And go up. And if you do this, boom, and then let me just edit this fib a little bit here. If you add a negative 236, that could kind of show you our next possible move extension-wise, fib extension-wise, would be $34,000. Hey, why not? I mean, this is when the pump started. Is that a good place to put it? Yeah, why not? Boom. So we shall see. You could even go, how about our, break above the 200 here, be a spot to look also. That gets you like 33,000. So really, fib-wise, our next logical spot is way up there. So we're really, really blue sky right now. Let's just see how this rolls. All right, 45-minute chart. For Bitcoin, we're getting some sideways action here, and I like it. It's given alts a chance to run, even though some are definitely getting crushed. Directional index is good, ADX is too low, RSI is looking good, KRI is looking good, lazy bear wave trend oscillators in the middle where it can go up. This is a nice day. So in general, the 45-minute chart for Bitcoin looks like we are just continuing our upwards momentum with a little bit of sideways action this morning. Indicators are a little weak, turning down. but not really enough to be definitive. Let's look at the 4-hour chart. Okay, 4-hour chart, you can see we're moving up. Beautiful. We are having a little bit of, some would even call this a flag pattern. You could go that way. Directional index is good. Here on the 4-hour chart, this actually, these indicators look a little bit stronger than they do in the 2-hour chart. RSI definitely has room to turn up and keep moving. So does the KRI. Wave trend oscillator by Lazy Bear, a good indicator. I'll link to it in the show notes. If not today, I'll do it tomorrow. It's a powerful indicator. Check it out. It's kind of like MACD, but like new age MACD. All right, so Bitcoin on these short time frames is just looking wonderful. Let's look at a daily with all the fancy indicators. Once again, directional index is strong, ADX is right, RSI is good, KRI is good. Really, we're going into this week and we're so kind of mooning, hitting these all-time highs that, like, really, let's just see when it stops. People are trying too hard to predict what's going to happen. We shall see. There's so much money, big money, moving into Bitcoin right now, institutional, and they play to win. Let's just see what happens. Over here on the Bitcoin Daily View Telegram channel, this is a post by Biffy. He's an amazing little hermit. He lives out in the middle of the Utah desert in a little trailer, the big satellite dish. It's a very interesting little character, and he actually collects scorpions. It's wild. If you ever met the guy, he's kind of like a sage of charting wisdom, and he does these over time fib work, and this is wonderful. And if you go to the Telegram chat, this is actually, he didn't post this too long ago, and he gets into some price predictions in the future. Check it out. It's in the show notes, or just go to Bitcoin Daily View, scroll down, join the Telegram channel. You'll be glad you did. It's a fun place to hang out. All right, Ethereum versus USD. Beautiful channel upwards above the 200 moving average. All indicators are looking good. This is a strong looking chart if you ask me. Of course, not financial advice, entertainment purposes only. I'm a crazy guy in his garage. But with that said, this is looking darn strong. I'm liking it. Or I think we're going to bounce off the bottom of this channel, which has been made recently, and probably just keep on cruising. Indicators look good. It's wonderful. Look at a 4-hour version of this, not 3-hour, but 4-hour. And it is looking darn spiffy and powerful also. So this chart has a lot of room to move up. It's pretty healthy. It's looking good. I'm digging it. So Ethereum making big moves this week. Ethereum versus Bitcoin. This excites me because I really do think as we get a strong Ethereum against Bitcoin, that's what I'm going to call the alt season. Alt season to me, I've kind of decided, is when at least 51% of the alts are making gains against Bitcoin almost every day. With that said, not sure if we're quite there yet, but I should find a measurement for that. It'd be kind of cool to look if I could create that. So Ethereum versus Bitcoin on the 45-minute chart, we've gone above the 200 moving average and the 314. Got some other indicators that are looking really, really good. These RSI, KRI, directional index, ADX, all is looking wonderful. This is a powerful moment. So I think we could say that we are like halfway to alt season. We will be totally in Lambo alt season when on the 4-hour chart, and it's moving towards it. We get above the 200 moving average, Ethereum BTC above the 200 moving average, and we're moving up strong. And really, how much further is that? What do we got to do? How many percent is that now to get strongly above the 200 moving average? I'm going to say when we hit like a .030, where are we? That's just 10.5%. That's less than yesterday. Wonderful. We're getting close. All right, XRP USD. I mean, a lot of people are, this is interesting. We were cruising, pure Lambo mode above the 200 moving average. Some bad news came out, but look at this. It is really battling the 200 moving average on the daily chart. When we see a nice bounce and we confirm an uptrend from here, I think XRP is back in the game. No one cares about the what the SEC has to say, etc. It's a bunch of FUD, bunch of crap, just a bunch of old men with hearing aids and oxygen tanks trying to stay relevant who are not. That's the SEC, in my opinion. Entertainment purposes only. So with that said, we're hanging on to this 200 moving average on the daily. When we make a firm trend above that, I think all this FUD garbage is over, and that might even happen the day that you find out that XRP made a deal with the SEC, just gave him $1 billion. All right, here you go. Paid off the mob, and we're back in action. All right, THETA, USD. It's wonderful. It's a good alt. It's making waves. It's beginning to run again. Indicators are still a little bit low. Like to see this ADX get above 25, and it's way below that right now. But a lot of alts are looking like THETA USD. This is pretty good. It's a good run. We're going sideways. It's kind of doing what Bitcoin is doing. But one thing about THETA is looking at THETA versus Bitcoin to kind of gauge that alt season feel. Look at this. We had a run, it's come down, bounced off the 200 moving average, it's bouncing off it again, it's making a move up. If we can get these indicators looking a little bit better, Theta might be back in the market. I'm just looking at Theta because it kind of represents what the alt market is doing, I think. DigiByte versus BTC made a break above the 200 moving average on a 45-minute chart, and it's cruising along sideways. So pretty much the alt market is doing what Bitcoin's doing. I mean, look at the dominance Bitcoin has. So, I mean, it's beginning to look a lot like alt season. All right, the voluptuous Daniela here interviewed Max Kaiser, a strange little man with purple glasses, and this is definitely worth watching. Daniela is pleasant to look at. Max Kaiser really is not, but he's definitely a wise character, definitely a Bitcoin advocate for quite some time. This is a good interview. It's not very long, it's 26 minutes, and I think it definitely sets the stage for 2021. I tend to go with Max Kaiser. I'm a bit crazy like that. Bitcoin is a peaceful revolution. I am glad you're here. See you again tomorrow.